everybody, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're back with an exciting video surrounding cybersecurity, a very relevant and significant topic in the world of technology today. More specifically, we're going to delve into the roles and functionalities of potentially one of the more efficient and effective methods of cybersecurity for any business, which is penetration testing. Before we start though, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into the video. As we all know, with the aggressive shift into the cyber world, security, just like in the real world, is becoming a requirement. Penetration testing, also known as pen testing, is a method of cybersecurity that is beneficial for any business rather than being tailored to certain networks or sectors. It essentially refers to the systematic process of identifying and probing vulnerabilities in a company's network infrastructure or application software. Additionally, it can examine physical security measures and identify weaknesses that businesses can then focus and improve on. Performing a pen test means performing a controlled form of hacking through hired professionals acting on a business's behalf without damage. It's a method of acting like criminals and discovering factors that could be exploited, such as inadequate or improper configurations, hardware or software flaws, operational weaknesses in processes or technical countermeasures, and employee susceptibility to phishing and other social engineering attacks. As new cybercrimes are arising daily, stories even from industry giants that are assumed to have robust and impossible to pierce security systems are being hacked. Thus, only trained professionals are knowledgeable enough to extensively identify flaws in your security system and network that would be considered vulnerabilities by criminals. To avoid harm to your business's posture, regularly conducting pen tests will not only recognize security flaws and implement appropriate controls, but they will actively ensure existing security controls are effective and test new software systems. So how do they work? This method of cybersecurity is broken down into 5 main stages for maximum efficiency that we'll break down for you in this video. The first stage, planning and inspection, involves defining the scope and goals of a test. For example, gathering intelligence, network and domain names, and mail servers to better understand how a target works and potential vulnerabilities. The second stage involves scanning to better understand how the target application will respond to various intrusion attempts. There's static analysis, which is the method of application codes, and these tools can scan the entirety of the code in a single pass. Dynamic analysis, in the process of inspecting application codes in a running state. This is a more practical way of scanning as it provides a real-time view into application performance. The third step is gaining access. This stage uses web application attacks to uncover a target's vulnerabilities. Testers then typically try to exploit these weaknesses by escalating privileges, stealing data, intercepting traffic, and more to understand any damage it can cause. The fourth step involves maintaining this access. The goal of this stage is to see if vulnerabilities can be used to achieve persistent presence in the exploited systems long enough for criminals to gain in-depth access. The idea is to imitate advanced persistent threats, which often remain in a system for months, to steal a network-sensitive data. The last step is analyzing. The results of this penetration test are compiled into a report detailing specific weaknesses that have been exploited, sensitive data that was retrieved, and the amount of time a pen tester was able to remain in the system undetected. While various methods of pen testing adopt the same concept and approach, they can be tailored depending on a company's needs and network system to reap the benefits of what they can provide. Understanding numerous methods of pen testing will allow companies to invest in what will provide them with the best information to protect themselves. So let's dive into it. External testing targets the assets of a company that are visible on the internet, for example, the web application itself, the company website, or email and domain server. The goal here is to gain access and extract vulnerable data. Internal testing, on the other hand, allows a tester the access to an application behind its firewall. A common starting scenario can be an employee whose credentials were stolen due to the phishing attacks. For a blind test, a tester is only given the name of the enterprise that's being targeted. This gives the security personnel a real-time look into how actual application assaults would take place. Double-blind testing involves security personnel that have no prior knowledge of the simulated attack. Like the real world, they won't have any time to put up their defenses before an attempted breach. Lastly, target testing. Both the tester and the security personnel work together and keep each other appraised of their movements. This is a valuable training exercise that provides the security team with real-time feedback from a hacker's point of view. Along with obvious reasons from being hacked, companies must start becoming aware of various points of failure throughout their systems. Regardless of a company's size, reputation, or functional location, with the significant information provided by a penetration test, this innovative method of cybersecurity shouldn't be seen as an add-on to a business's systems, but a necessity to ensure a company does not fall or be victim to harmful and damaging cyber threats and attacks. That's it for today's episode. We hope that you learned something useful with this video. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you in the next one where we discuss more advancements in the tech world. Thank you.